public comment without identifying themselves if they choose to do so. And you know, the comments from these crew over here that you don't comment about when other people are speaking, it just points to your double standard. Okay, so you might just want to try pretending that the bylaws actually matter. You can start timing me now.
Okay.
There are a number.
Timing when you started speaking.
Well, I was correcting your error, which is you're not supposed to identify people, but you know, it is who you are, whatever. The fact is that the chair.
Number 2 is the National Board is now considering a tightened gag rule from the one that Grace Aaron illegitimately applied last year. This one would say that any discussion, any criticism, not praise, but criticism only of management or staff will not be tolerated unless a person has gone through some sort of grievance procedure and exhausted their remedies. And that defies the notion that a lot of these issues are policy debates. They're not grievances, and they don't need to go through some sort of internal grievance process. And it's just another form of suppressing dissent, which has been a hallmark of the regime that's been in power for the last year.
But I think that if you leave aside my, you know, my own theatrics and what have you, histrionics, adopting a hostile attitude towards China. And I was shocked a couple weeks ago. Somebody invited me to work at an investment bank on Wall Street. And there is a school of thought on Wall Street.
And so they voted that, yeah, they can do that. And so now other people are using the precedent they set. They don't like it. The other thing is that I've noticed about the so-called Justice and Unity campaign that doesn't want anybody else to speak.
Hold on a second. Why don't we not talk? What are the things about the... What are the things about the...
You were just talking.
You were talking while I was talking.
You were talking.
You're such a hypocrite.
You're shouting out. You're shouting out.
No, you. So we're shutting your nonsense down.
That was also a precedent that you set.
Yeah, you did it all the time when
Why do you get to talk when people are against you are saying comments, and then when people are against your allies say comments?
Nobody is shouting at it all.
With this report, they
so that people who are here for the first time perhaps will understand. We on the board may agree or may disagree with what's being said. We're not allowed to comment on it during public comment.
Unless you want to.
So we're not allowed to do that.
Unless it's you and you want to.
We're going to have to allow people to speak.
So don't believe you're lying on it.
Do I get my time here?
My
time? All right, the other thing that's been mentioned is, and so they're trying to drive people out of these meetings by not giving the time and date and all of that stuff and the value of it in an absolutely timely way. Well, that's what I've noticed that the so-called Justice and Unity campaign does. They bring in idiots like this jackass who can't shut his fucking mouth.
Yes,
and
he said fuck.
Fuck!
Dick Cheney, I knew it was
jackass
Dick Cheney.
too.
I knew it was Dick Cheney.
These idiots.
I knew it. Take
and they bring in jerks. They bring in jerks who shout like that to drive people away. That's what drives people away, and it's obvious. It isn't because here and there. It isn't. It isn't because here and there somebody doesn't get the venue in time. It's because you have crazies who show up and drive people away. Who the hell wants to sit in the same room?
Oh, it's okay. You get that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bob.
Okay, I'd like to thank Russell Dale for sending a message to the LSB public server. about Noam Chomsky's comments about the possibility of Nazism or fascism coming to America. I would like to, I lived through those times, I know how they did it. I would like to suggest that you do some reading or talk to people who lived through those times. And what you'll see is the primary method they used was disruption of public meetings. They had people dressed in brown shirts. It's very funny, I guess, right? You're working to make WBAI go under. And to prevent, and you can talk after, well, you can disrupt my public comments, okay? So we'll have even less communication. You don't have to agree with me. I don't always agree with you, but I let you speak. We need an orderly meeting. It doesn't matter who wins the motion. That's what we're here for, is to have motions, and the board, our elected representatives, decide on those motions. We won't always get our way. We shouldn't always get our way. People cross over from the factions here. But I suggest that if you don't have orderly meetings and get this board to do what it can to save the station, you'll just be talking to yourselves without benefit of the 50,000 effective radiated watts from the Empire State Building. You're going to destroy the station. Thanks for listening.
That's what they want.
Alex, you're out of order.
Yes, Alex, you're out of order.
You just orderly, this is good process. You just orderly march out the window door, and you're gonna, and you are going to lecture us. You're going to lecture us on the onslaught of tyranny, and you're just gonna orderly march out of here with this nonsense. And you're gonna lecture me? You have no basis to lecture me. None. I'm telling you.
I listened to you, but you didn't listen to other people.
You have no basis to lecture. I'm telling you. I didn't lecture anybody. I didn't lecture anybody. You have no basis to lecture anybody here. Do you understand?
Come again. Come again.
You will not lecture me. Do you understand that white male rule has been outlawed in this land? That's right. That's how you carry on. That's how you carry on.
Thank you for talking.
You have some
Thank you. I have to because my skin is lighter than yours. I don't have the right to speak.
Yes, I do.
We're here to prevent. Mind your business. You want to hit him at a fight? No physical contact. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey, look. Don't lecture me. I was the cop for 21 years.
I don't care who
you
you
don't even
are.
know what you're talking
You
about with your
shouldn't
big
even
mouth.
Get out.
Don't tell me to go nowhere. Look, he's got a big mouth.
Keep your
I'm here to
hands off
break
people.
this up.
No, but there was two cameras between them.
Excuse me. As long as they don't hit each other, right here.
Because of how people looked at somebody else.
As long as they don't hit each other.
You should make sure that you direct the
To kill each other.
You should make sure that you direct the
And here are the voices of struggle, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Goldberg, unknown person. Harpole Martin, handsome young black male. William Heerwagen, Gary from Staten Island. Mitchel Cohen and Delphine Blue. Robert Goldberg again. Cerene Roberts. Elizabeth Brown. Russell Dale. Lisa Davis and Sarah Flounders. And finally, Vajra Kilgour.